Okay guys, so this stone right here, I believe this is an agate from Vermont that I found back in 2019. There's a lot of quartz veins. It looks like agate veins kind of running through here. So I'm trying to figure out the best side to cut because I have about 3.5 inches of clearance, and this one's a pretty hefty piece. So I think what we will do is just cut off one side of this, and hopefully it cuts okay. I've been having a little bit of issues with the blade. I think we may need to replace the blade soon. So we're using the high-tech diamond 10-inch slab saw with a thin centered blade. So let's go ahead and try this out. I'm not sure how it's going to work out though. Let's cut this little piece off real quick so I can have a base. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I'm gonna move you over to the sunlight over here. I have no idea what to expect. So, okay, so it looks like it is kind of like a Jasper agate mixture. That looks kind of cool. So if y'all can see that, there's a little quartz pocket in there. So let's go ahead and continue our cut right here. Now since we have somewhat of a flat basis, or flat base. So, okay. I don't have a brush, do I? No, I don't. I think we're cutting originally this, but now it's here with the base. Hopefully we can try and line this up so we get the right angle, the right cut, which if we don't have it exactly, we have it close. So so this large chunker, it's just giving me too many issues on the saw because it just won't fit on the saw properly. As you can see, like I started one side right there, cut all the way along, and then I had to flip it over, start on this side, and then I like barely missed the target. So when you're looking through the stone and the sunlight, you can see all the way through. You can kind of see it there. It's just this bottom half that's stuck, or that I can't cut through. So I'm gonna set this on the ground and just whack it a couple times with a hammer and see if it'll break open so we can kind of reveal what this looks like. Turn it this way. Okay, I saw it move. And that did it. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, I really missed on that cut, but I think that's Jasper. Let me get it wet, be right back. That's really pretty. And here's this side. I'll clean this up and we'll go inside tonight, take a closer look at it underneath some brighter lights. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in a little bit later. Okay, so we are inside now. We're gonna take a quick look at this.
so that way you can see all the beautiful details inside the stone. Now I believe, like when I originally first started cutting this, I thought this was agate, and back in 2019 I didn't really know a whole lot. I lived there for about 3 months, so I didn't really get to learn the mineralogy there while I was out hunting the rivers. But I thought this was agate because of a guy that I met there told me that. So it's a really beautiful stone. After cutting into it, you saw those multiple reds and orange tones. Kind of looks like Jasper. But then, like, when you look in areas, sorry, I was just trying to zoom in looking at the screen. Geez, that's funny. Looking into these areas where you see these patches of white, there's a slight green hue to them with black specks of magnetite. So I believe that there is likely a lot of possible serpentine mixed into this stone. I do see agate. I do see that's either Jasper or iron stained serpentine. But it's still a beautiful stone. We're gonna start with, I'm gonna show you this piece that I cut off, because I can't really, one of the chunks that I cut off, I kind of, that's not it. This piece fits on here like so, like that, and then this piece goes on here, and this one I either cut it or gave it sent it to someone, or I don't know what happened to this section. So we're gonna start off with showing this one, and then show the bigger one as well. You have a nice little druzy quartz pocket right there, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about. How you see some, so those little black specks, that is black magnetite. And then around those specks, there is some slight green tinting going on, which I believe is the serpentine, or it's something else. And this is either Jasper. I'm pretty sure that is serpentine, but this is really pretty material. I like those deep reds. And then over on this side, you get more into the agate and quartz and mixed in. Very cool piece. There's that back side. More of those vibrant red tones. Very cool. So the next piece, the next little corner that I cut, there's the outside. And again, you start seeing that green tinting going on. And then the reverse side, or the inside side. It's really pretty. I'm kind of curious if that deep red is kind of like a garnet, because there is a lot of red garnets in the river that I found this in, mixed in with the serpentine. So this could just be like a large conglomerate of just different minerals. It's very pretty though. And then the last piece, so you have a little bit of like druzy quartz going on. You can kind of see the sparkle. And you have some nice druzy pockets. And the whole stone is really sparkly on the outer edge. I have some really nice pieces of little pieces of serpentine that has some really nice druzy quartz cleavage on the outer edge. I'll have to find those and show you all to them. Show you those in a short video. But that's the outside of the stone. So we're gonna go ahead and get this section wet right here. Now let's see if we can hold it still enough for you guys to see. But I'm thinking I may have to like cut this one in half or something, because I really want to explore more of this stone. It's just really beautiful. You get some really beautiful slabs and cabs out of this. So like I think like this section from here up is mostly the agate running through, and then the rest of it's either stained serpentine, or I don't know. You can kind of see that green right there on the outer edge. But it's just really pretty. Get that side wet. But if you guys have any idea, this was found in south central Vermont near Newfane. I know there's a lot of serpentine and magnetite in the area. There's also a lot of smoky quartz, garnets, fluorite. But this does not glow. I have checked this over multiple times with a UV light. It's daytime currently outside, so I can't really get a nice dark room to show y'all, but this does not glow whatsoever. Y'all can just take my word for it. But if you guys happen to know the mineralogy out there, and could quite possibly help me figure this out, I would deeply appreciate it. I also have some other stones I have not fully been able to identify, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, if you could please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it, and also share this with your friends and family over on social media. Help the channel grow and help us get to the 10,000 subscriber next goal. We'll do some more giveaways along the road here and there, and over on Discord. All the links of social media platforms and accounts are on the video description. But I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Rock on. Find some cool rocks, cut some cool rocks, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.